155th Pennsylvania Volunteers, in the battle before Petersburg, Virginia, June 18th, 1864. Poem written by Comrade Sergeant William D. Porter. I would not wake that ancient lyre, the songs of which I never tire. A hand like mine could not prolong, or wake from harp's melodious song. I would but strike a feeble lay of campaign life, one night and day, and then will leave some trenchant pen to write of battles o'er hill and glen, from Antietam's blood-stained field, till General Lee his sword did yield, while we obeyed our country's call on to Richmond against Stonewall. Many times we changed our mess from that battle in Wilderness, passing that dreary way, marching by night, fighting by day. At every turn we met the foe, with breastworks high, saying, "No go." Though battles fierce did rage the while, we could not gain by force or guile. At last we crossed the James breast, to beard the lion in his nest, and ere the sun told closing day, we on the march resumed our way. The thunder, sounding from afar, bespoke of war's remorseless car, and that there was some pressing need that we should forward, haste with speed. Onward we march, but with starlight, to guide our wandering steps aright, till 18 miles we had passed o'er, since we had left the James shore. The sound that echoed o'er many a hill now came nearer and clearer still, for we were on the field of strife that drank the blood of many a life. If no evil would now befall, we could bivouac till morning call. Any place could do us now to rest our limbs and cool our brow. Down our blankets on the earth bear, a soldier's couch, a soldier's fare. Sorry respite from day of toil, yourself at night on earth to coil. But Morpheus did claim his right, and in repose we passed the night. Ready to move, that dire command broke off our dreams of sweet homeland. Now all is stir and busy care, a frugal meal that we might share. The sun rose up on bayonets bright that had arrived in dark of night. No sound of war but this array spoke not of peace or schoolboy play. Nature was all hushed and still, no songy birds their lays did trill. But the buzzards in lofty flight viewed their feast with great delight. Our time was short, but we did steal coffee and crackers for a meal, and then did rest upon the ground. All ready for the bugle sound. Fall in, my boys, you've had your rest, and now we must hunt this hornet's nest, to know if Lee is still on time, or in the night did change his line. Our course lay o'er where battle fought, the little gained so dearly bought. Fragments of men profusely lay, that were slaughtered but yesterday. Heads that lay on a mother's breast, and by loved ones fondly caressed, were severed here and scattered round, for cannon balls had swept the ground. Some inured to battle din did want such bones to eat soup in. Such jesting talk among the clan displayed how war would harden man, Our vedette posts are left behind, and we are formed in battle line. The lowest of the clan did know we soon must meet the lurking foe. Like hunters when in quest of deer, each brake and dell we closely peer, not knowing but that wooded glen might hide a host of armed men. This sad suspense not long did last. We dodged our heads, but it was past. Forward we charged and drove them back, till we had gained the railroad track. Not far across that deep ravine, the bayonet points could well be seen, and cannon shotted to defend that hill against our armed men. By the left flank we moved with speed, and to the balls give little heed, till we had gained one half the space, crossed that ravine, a resting place. There we lay, not knowing when orders to charge would come again. But closing day was nearly past, when orders came to charge at last. Each soldier felt within his breast the meed would be not a conquest, but discipline and honor bright would make us rush into the fight. The chieftain who did us command now waved aloft his sword in hand, commanding when in battle line, fix bayonets, charge, double quick time. And at the word of his command, each soldier, brave with gun in hand, did hie him on with double speed, for ne'er had Yankee son such need. Right in our front a redoubt rose, all armed with our inveterate foes. And thitherward 2 breastworks ran, bristling with bayonets of their clan. These frowning works, war's grim array, were but some 20 rods away. No sooner did we forward start, to enact full well the soldier's part, when their war whoop did rend the air, and leaden hail rained everywhere. Onward we rush, though comrades die, crying for aid and help from high. There is no time to spend in tears, in woman's nursing or woman's fears. If those frowning works are stormed, and deeds of valor are performed, we must rush on and heed no one. Were we fathers, and they our sons, onward, onward, we're near the place. But no support, what a disgrace. Behold our ranks, how many fall. We nearer can scale that rampart wall. Onward, 'tis capture, worse than death, and we'll return while there is breath. Of all our mighty force so large, 3 small regiments made the charge. Had every man been a true knight, with sword and shield and buckler bright, though every drop of blood was spent, could not have gained that battlement. Our regiment 300 strong, 80 ours to combat did belong. Our broken ranks, our disarray, marked the fell havoc of the day. Darkness now had hid from view the fallen braves, those men so true. Back we'll go, though muskets play, and bring our comrade dead away. The zipping balls told danger fraught, but to our lines the dead we brought, consigning them to Mother Earth. With many tears there was a dearth. Soldiers, sleep, your work is done, never to awake with fife or drum. No more you'll hear the cry to arms, no more awake at war's alarms. God grant that the nation you died to save forget not the soldier, nor the soldier's grave. W. D. Porter. Sergeant W. D. Porter.